So, welcome to another amazing episode. It's been a while, but we are lucky enough to be staying at Zebra Hills Lodge, the Manyoni Game Reserve. It's just past Mkuzi up the north coast. And look at this place behind me. Absolutely amazing. Myself and Ed had the privilege of staying here with Noel, one of the owners, quite a few months ago, and sure, we were only here for one night, and what an experience we had, eh? So we're lucky enough to have Noel and Maroda invite us back here, and yeah, thank you for that. Absolute privilege. We're here for 3 nights, and we're gonna take you along with us. Hopefully we have some good sightings, but all in all we're going to also show you around the lodge, and we're staying in the main lodge, which you can see behind me. If I turn over here, you'll see what they call the homestead behind me. A little bit difficult to see, but it is through there. Also absolutely beautiful. Both the main lodge and the homestead are exclusive use, so that means that we'll be the only ones in the lodge over the 3 nights. I believe there's some guests arriving today that are coming into the homestead, so they'll have their own use of that. And each lodge and homestead have their own pool, own fire pit area, own entertainment area, so you're kind of nice and private and completely separate from each other, which is great. They do obviously share this nice fire pit area down here as well, which I'll show you. And for the kids, there's a nice jungle gym behind us to keep them busy during the day. It's very kid orientated, this lodge, which is really great. The lodge and the homestead each have their own vehicle, which will accommodate I think it's 10. So yeah, they will take you on a drive for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, half a day. You can chat to them. They're pretty flexible, which is really great. And yeah, if you want to go out and your kids are had enough, they can drop them back and you can carry on, which is awesome. The ladies here also cook for us, so proper treat. They've got a full kitchen staff that look after you. It is self-catering, so you bring your own food, but they completely do all the cooking for you and prepare your meals. So come back from a game drive, straight into dinner. Everything's prepared, you don't have to do anything. The men and the wives can relax respectively, which is great. So yeah, looking forward to it. And have a look at this. I'll show you around the lodge a little bit, and over the next couple of days hopefully we have some good game viewing. Although while I'm here, I thought I'll show you the fire pit area they've got here. Absolutely beautiful. Fire pit, braai, pizza oven overlooking the waterhole. Just absolute amazing setting. Now what I'm going to do quickly as well is, before the other guests arrive, because obviously you don't want to intrude, I'll just have a show you the outside of the homestead. I don't want to go in and mess anything up, but yeah, have a look at this. This is the homestead, and this is again like the private use area that you get when you take the whole of this unit here. I'll have to check exactly how many it sleeps. I'll put it down the bottom, but I know it's quite a few, so absolutely awesome. Okay, so we're just about to head out for our first drive now. Just got here today, so afternoon drive. Normally go out a bit earlier, but obviously we arrived a little bit later, so going out for a cruise. We've got Wonder Boy, who is going to it's going to be our guide, and we had you last time, eh? Yes, yeah. So the last time we were here with Ed, had Wonder Boy as well, and we had a good experience. So we've he set the bar very high.
Yes, might see some good stuff.
Yeah. So just tell us, what's sort of the plan? Are we going to head out and look for anything specific?
Yes, there's been some elephants drinking in the water hole. That is the main thing we'll be following up this afternoon, because my guest is staying for 3 nights. So I'll try my best to show you all of we've got here in Manyoni. And maybe this afternoon is the elephants, maybe lions or cheetah along the way, because it's got like 2.5 hours to drive.
Yeah, so it's a good drive that we'll have now, and the weather's nice. It's nice and warm, a nice temperature, but not too hot. And yeah, I was saying that the elephants were at the watering hole earlier and in the area, and they're quite difficult to see in this reserve, so it'd be good if we can find them early on, which would be great. And yeah, obviously the cats are always good to find, so yeah, hope for our best, and we'll catch up along the way.
Keep you posted. Firstly, welcome everyone to Zebra Hill Safari Lodge under Manyoni Private Game Reserve. My name is Wonder Boy. I'll be your guide for the whole of your staying with us. So just for a short history of Manyoni, this reserve is 23,000 hectares. It's built by 17 properties inside here. Before it becomes a game reserve, this place used to be a cattle farming, a lot of chili farming, tomato farming into the area. What's happening? Just chill. This is your holiday.
Sounds awesome. Thank you.
Thanks so much.
One boy, transfer student.
So we just got back from our drive, and you're not gonna, let me go back a little bit here, you're not gonna believe it, but because you're not gonna see it either, unfortunately. We found 2 leopard, now female with a cub, absolutely awesome. Unfortunately it was a little bit dark and they were really in the bush, so it was really hard to get a good shot, and didn't end up getting it in the end, but yo, what a sighting. So yeah, really stoked. And yeah, we just got back now. I'm walking down to the fire pit area where the braai is happening. Tonight we've got some surf and turf, so I believe, I think it's prawns and steak, possibly some seared tuna. Gareth, my older brother, is on duty. Well, when I say on duty, the staff here are looking after us, they're cooking, but yeah, he provided all the food for this evening's meal. So let's go have a look. So the kids' food all ready to go.
delicious?
So good. So nice not to make dinner.
Gareth is lining up the...
Yeah, we're getting stuff.
Look at these, look at these.
Hey, we're getting these things ready to go. Okay, they're maxed out there. Well, I just thought so, but it's also...
Say hello.
Hello.
A few drinks and you're like, got tears coming out of the sleepy.
Okay, so second morning here at Zebra Hills, the Manyoni Game Reserve. We are doing something a little special this morning. Going to a rhino dehorning. So we've just come out this morning to this area over here, where there's a few other vehicles, and the helicopter and vet is going to come and land here. Not quite sure how the whole process goes, but we'll see along the way. But yeah, something I've never done before, and Jade's never done before, so quite special. Got to appreciate why it's being done. These animals are, we're quite near extinction, and not in a good way at the moment either. So this sort of conservation effort by the guards here ensures that we have some rhinos hopefully for the future, and yeah, I think it's going to be a little bit of a emotional experience, I'm sure. It's never nice seeing a horn being cut off a rhino, especially when they're such big, beautiful animals. But yeah, it's unfortunately a necessary evil, and if we don't do it, we won't have any. So, got to be done. But beautiful morning, you can see behind me, sun's just coming up. So yeah, I'm sure the helicopter will be here shortly, and then we'll see what happens from there.
I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what you can expect this morning, and talk a little bit to why we dehorn our rhino, etc. I'm sure you're aware of the rhino poaching crisis on the continent, and in our area it's no different. In Kwa-Zulu Natal and a lot of the state-owned parks, including Kruger, etc., they're still losing rhino on a daily basis. The issue is that we're being desensitized to it because it's not in the press anymore. And it's a big issue because it's almost gotten to the point now where we're just accepting that we're going to lose rhino and that they are going to go extinct, because we're not, there's no more public outcry, and people aren't getting upset about it anymore because it's not in our face anymore. So it's important for us to have people come here, and so that we can create awareness around the issue. So in 2013 we lost our first rhino, and that year it hit hard and fast. We ended up losing 6 rhino. 2014 we lost another 8 animals, with a female surviving and a few orphans, and then 2016 we lost another 2 animals, and that's when we said, look guys, what's the next best thing we can do, the most cost-effective mitigation measure that we can put in place to try and combat this, because we were on a bad streak at that point in time. And dehorning was the next best step for us. So dehorning doesn't solve the crisis by any means. What it does do is it just makes it go elsewhere. It doesn't mean because we dehorn our rhino population that we've solved the problem here. It just means that we've made the problem worse somewhere else. And it is unfortunate, but it does allow us to at least, and a lot of the private parks that have got healthy populations of rhino, to keep those populations in a positive growth. To try and at least compensate for some of the losses that we're getting in the bigger parks, where they don't have the capacity and the population densities are just too high to take on dehorning their animals. We also don't have a budget to dehorn our rhino because, as I said, we've got a healthy population. This has become very much part of what we do. So having the tourism industry support our rhino protection program is critical for us. if we don't have guests interested in participating in rhino dehornings, we don't have the funding to do it. So all of you being here today are making a contribution towards our rhino conservation program. So it's not just about the activity, but it's also important because it allows us to do what we do. As I said, I think everyone's become quite desensitized to the whole issue. But until you come here and you see firsthand to what extent we have to go to keep these animals safe, I think it pulls on the heartstrings a bit and people get emotional about the problem again, which is important for us because we can only fight the fight on the front line for so long, and without public outcry and serious political buy-in, we are losing the fight, going to lose the fight. But sadly, I think I've lost it already, and I don't know if we've got enough time to turn it around. What we're going to do this morning is that we've got rhino monitors out. They started at first light already looking for the candidates that we would like to work with this morning. We don't have tracking devices on our rhinos, so they find them on just because they know the population. They know where the specific individuals are, and they go and look for them on the morning. Sometimes the rhinos don't read the memos, and it makes it a bit harder for us to find them when we have guests, but we'll give it a little bit more time. I'm sure Mfundis or Stoney has got something that we can work with. If not, we'll go up in the hilly and look a bit in the areas where we need to find the individuals. And then generally it doesn't take us too long from the air, but let's see how we go. What we'll do is we'll put you guys on the vehicle, we'll go closer to where we intend on working, just to limit flying time again. Mark is our veterinarian, Autumn is the pilot that will be flying for us this morning. We'll go up in the helicopter, dart the rhino. It takes between 6 and 8 minutes for the drugs to take effect. So Autumn will use the helicopter to push the rhino into an area where we can work with it. Ideally as close to a road as possible so the ground crew can get to the animals, and put it in an upright position. They're quite big animals, and therefore if they go down in an area where it's on a slope or something and they're lying with their heads lower than their abdomen, that they've got big stomachs, pushes onto their lungs, it compromises their breathing, in addition to the fact that the drugs also affect their breathing as it is. So we try and get them in a comfortable position and upright, sitting on their sternum so they can breathe comfortably. We'll put blindfold on, we'll put earplugs in, and then we'll wave you guys off the vehicle. Ideally don't get off the vehicle before then. Sometimes it takes a bit of time for the drugs to take effect, and we might have a rhino stumbling around. We also are in a big 5 reserve, so we have to make sure that it's safe for you guys to leave the vehicle and come and join us.
Okay, so the chopper's basically herding them along into an open area where it's safe to dart one of them, which also unfortunately gets them a little bit tired, increases risk, but they've isolated one now it seems, so yeah, we should be going in pretty soon. Basically they darted it. It's on the ground now. Just put a blindfold over it and taken it down safely. And they need to roll it over. And it's a big animal, so I think they're going to call in a little bit of help.
That's alright. Okay, so we're going to take some measurements. Who wants to give me a hand? Jump in. So we're going to measure in centimeters. So we'll go from the base of the horn here. You can jump in right down here. So at the base, feel it there with your hand. Okay, a little bit hard. That's it. So you grab the tail and then just cut a small piece of skin off the top, and then we'll pop it in here. Just mind that scalpel's very, very sharp. So you only need to do a very small cut. I'll give you a hand. Maybe start there because that's better. The tougher skin, yeah. So yeah, mind your hands. There we go. Keep going like that. Yeah, exactly. A little bit more. That's perfect. That's a great sample. Pull it off. Wonderful.
And are we saying D?
Can we just give it a little spritz? This looks like doom. It's just a little antiseptic spray.
That's just taking the mud off so I can see the veins.
No, what's it for though?
What's it going to do with it?
Take some blood.
Krista's going to share with me. Is it the good Krista?
Okay, so all done. We're getting back in the vehicle now. Quite a thing to watch. It's yeah, very amazing. They're going to wake it up now, so we need to be a little bit out of the way. Fortunately, today was a white rhino, so we can actually watch it wake up. When it's a black rhino, we all know how black rhinos are, so we would have to be far away, very far away. So at least we get to see that, which is going to be nice to see it back on its feet and going back into the thicket here. I'm sure it will find its group very quickly. So yeah, let's have a watch.
Like that.
Yeah. No, you'll get up. He probably, because he was lying a bit funny on his back legs, you'll probably get a bit of pins and needles because he was in a group. He's obviously now going to start calling like that because he wants to find out where the rest of the mates are. They may have been food.
Now Jason got to go back in the helicopter.
What an experience. So we're getting to go up in the chopper now. It's really lucky. Thank you very much for that. And yeah, just go and check on him. And yeah, I'll get some shots from there. It should be good. Well, what an experience, eh? Sure. I can only highly recommend it. It is obviously a bit emotional and it is sad that it has to happen. You know, dehorning a rhino is not great, but it is a necessary evil, unfortunately, given the world we live in. And I think if you can accept that it's for the better, and it's, at the end of the day, it's so we can have rhinos, you know, into the future. Our kids can see them, their kids can see them, and hopefully for generations to come. But as you would have heard, it's a battle that they're not winning, unfortunately. And yeah, I think, you know, it's an experience for us. This is something they're doing time and time again, and it's just a fight for them, in terms of, you know, the conservationists and the guys that are involved doing it and having to go out there and do the dehorning all the time. It's a huge cost to it. So yeah, obviously making it a bit of an experience for the guests so they can understand brings awareness, which is very important, and helps contribute to the huge costs that are involved in doing it. So I think, yeah, if you can, you know, if you're coming out to any reserve that offers that sort of activity as such, or experience, you know, get involved, go along and understand. You know, go with an open mind. They explain the reasons why very well, so it's something that you can learn from, and hopefully spread the word, and that's where, you know, the awareness comes from. So yeah, very good. We're back here now, at the back of the lodge. Kids and my brother and everybody else went on the game drive. So Rhino seems to be back yet, which means they probably found something good, so that's cool. We'll wait to hear. And we're gonna have breakfast shortly. But sure, look at this. I'm sitting in this beautiful chair here. Check behind me. Absolutely amazing. Got our watering hole right here, so animals come straight through to us as well. And yeah, just sure, weather's perfect as well. So we're gonna relax. I'll show you around the lodge a bit more as over the next day or so. But yeah, some visuals, and we'll catch up with you later.
But you didn't. This one.
Colorado show.
Yeti.
Happy birthday, Eva.
My point was, doesn't matter. If it's any.
Let's go on the wrong
Harry, heading out for afternoon drive. Crew's all on board.
Okay.
Birthday girl.
I don't have a phone.
Birthday girl.
No, but I gave it back to you.
Are we ready to see something?
Do you
or
want
what?
to get it?
Yeah,
Yes, what are we going to see?
go see a lion.
Lion, okay. You have to be quiet then, eh? You see lions? Okay,
Yes, that would be nice.
much excitement.
Daddy.
Nice weather again, so yeah, yes. No iPads. Okay.
Daddy, I'm taking pictures. Luckily, I brought the phone.
So how's that for a lion sighting, hey? Amazing. Two females in flippin' superb condition. Really cool. Beautiful male. Really like dark mane. Really cool to see. And don't know if you noticed on his back he had a bit of a injury. Most likely from a fight with another male. They've been calling here quite a bit, and we heard another, well, presumed male calling in quite the far distance, so probably had something to do with that injury. So we just come up to the hill now, obviously some distance away from those lion, and we're having a drink stop, some snacks. Zebra Hills is laid it on thick here. Wonder Boy is being our barman, sorting us out. So, all looking good. Yeah, kids are making a big noise in the game vehicle. But anyway, let's be quiet at the line so they can make a noise now. Anyway, we'll be heading back to the lodge, I'm sure. Shortly, the suns are going down quickly, and in for a nice dinner again. Ava, I think it's your birthday lights.
Ava, I think that's your birthday lights.
So we just arrived back from our game drive. Awesome lion sighting, so yeah, it was a good one. Snacks, drinks, really being looked after here, which is really awesome. And then we arrived back to this. Check it, it's amazing. Yeah, and perfect setting. Obviously our little girl's birthday, so Ava's stoked. They've just gone up to go and get cleaned up and showered and everything, and then we're going to come down here and have dinner, which has all been prepared for us already. So yeah, it's nice to be spoiled every now and again, and yeah, really Zebra Hills looking after us, really grateful, and yeah, really a privilege to be here. Tomorrow we're going to head out at about 6 o'clock, so a nice early one, head out at first light, and hopefully we can find some cheetah. I'm sure we'll come across this lion again. We kind of know where they are now, so that'll be good as well. Maybe they've made a kill overnight, and yeah, we get some other good shots. So we'll sign off for today, and we'll catch up with you in the morning. Yeah, so our second morning here. Fortunately the rain came down heavy this morning at about 3 o'clock, big storm, which was a bit unexpected, but yeah, so we're heading out a little bit later. We had to wait for it to stop raining and settle down a bit. So we're going to go for a short drive now and just see if we can see anything. Game viewing is always a little difficult after rain, but yeah, it'll be nice to drive around a little bit, see if the rivers are flowing, and maybe we get lucky. Never know. Already had a little bit of a luck this morning. Well, some might say it's not luck, but I saw a big puff adder in the one walkway, so you'd obviously come out after all the rain. So Wonder Boy, they're very prepared. Yeah, they got tongs and everything else. Grabbed him, put him in a bucket, and it's taken him quite far on the other side of the river here. Apparently they're quite territorial, so you'll come back if you put them just over the fence. So yeah, pretty cool to see though. And yeah, well done to the lodge. They obviously aware we're in the bush here, and yeah, snakes are one of those things that are around. But yeah, very prepared and right tools and right handling methods and that sort of thing. So yeah, taken care of. Right, so we're going to get everybody in the game vehicle and then we'll catch up along the way, and hopefully we'll have something to report on today. Okay, so we've stopped for a cup of coffee. It's been a quiet morning as expected. Did however find some buffalo which we hadn't seen yet, and yeah, a few bird species as well that we hadn't seen yesterday, so pretty cool. It's starting to warm up a little bit now, and I think that it's start to clear and the sun should come out, so hopefully this afternoon's a little bit more productive. But it's always like this, rain, everything sort of just stays away and stays hidden for a bit longer, it seems. So yeah, we kind of know where the cheetah should be in this sort of area, but yeah, the bush is thick, so difficult to see if they're not walking or in an open area. But yeah, enjoy the coffee. We're gonna, after this I'm sure we'll take a slow drive back to the lodge and have some breakfast. But yeah, still great to be out here, and yeah, beautiful after the rain. Everything's settled. And there's just that nice smell after the rain. I don't know, it's nature. So yeah, I'll catch up with you a bit later. You're going to drive the vehicle over?
No, I'm
Why?
not the front.
You can be the game ranger.
Pardon?
You can be the guide.
I'm with you. No.
No.
No. Come on, guys.
No. It's a rock. No, that's a real one.
Is he going to try one?
Hey, thank you. And we've just come out for an afternoon drive and been trawling around trying to find some cheetah with no success, unfortunately. So we are stopping for drinks. Beautiful spot here. Some giraffe here in the distance. Just past some blue wildebeest, and what else is there? Ah, some impala. Some rutting impala, having a bit of a box, which was cool. So yeah, beautiful spot to stop. It's our last afternoon game drive. We've got one more drive tomorrow morning. But yeah, we're going to just grab some food now, some snacks and a drink. Should be good. Sun's coming out. We're back from our drive, and heavens are opening up. Big thunderstorm coming in. You can barely see me, yeah? There we go, it's a bit better. Yeah, sure. But amazing thunderstorms in the bush here, I love it. It's just a pity that it's raining though, because there's only certain roads you can drive here when it's raining lots. So the game viewing, it makes it a little difficult, but yeah, it's still cool. Take a look at this. Coming down properly here, and some amazing lightning in the distance. Yeah, so what I haven't shown you yet is the very cool kitchen they have here. And Wonder Boy has been working his magic again. Check it out, there he is. How's our food looking here?
Yeah, all good, seems super good.
Look at that.
The experience of braaiing on the rain.
Yeah. Braaiing in the rain, yeah, but yeah, check. Very well equipped kitchen for sure. Nice kitchen staff. Good.
Thank you.
And tonight we're eating on the deck, obviously, under the cover. And over here we got a nice little area where we're just chilling, having a chat. You can see everybody's chilled. Got all the drinks in hand. This... Oh, rain's coming down. But yeah. So really cool. Got this big outside area here. There you can, yeah, it's proper. But yeah, check how big this area is. Yeah, very cool. Around. So we're gonna have dinner now. We'll catch up in the morning and hopefully we get a decent drive in, and hopefully the rain stopped. Okay, so our last morning here. Woke up to a beautiful morning. Unfortunately it did rain lots during the night, but anyway, we're gonna head out and see if we can get a bit lucky on our last morning. Hopefully it will be a good one. Yeah, been an awesome stay, but yeah, I've got to go back to reality at some point, I suppose. So yeah, everybody's getting in the game vehicle, and we'll catch up along the route.
Why you gently down the sea? When you see it,
was just after the rain.
the screen.
One in Parley has been taken to pieces. Pity doesn't seem like the culprit's anywhere around here. Yeah, we can find him in the bush. The rest of the body's down here. What happened to the Impala?
I don't know.
You don't know what happened to the Impala?
It got killed.
Okay.
I don't know.
By what?
I don't know. it got killed by a jackal.
A jackal? I don't think a jackal can kill an Impala. Jackal's small and the Impala's big. What about a lion?
I think a lion.
Oh, I think a
The
lion.
jackal went and then stole the impala from the lions when they were finished with their food. And then he took it there and ate his eyeballs.
Do jackals like eyeballs or something? I don't.
I think so.
Oh,
Yeah.
very fresh.
What?
It's heading down the road.
Male line.
Yeah.
See the size of the track.
It's square, not rectangle.
It's very big. For the lioness, it would be smaller than this one.
There, nice ones, clear ones there.
I don't have imaginations, but I think I heard something like calling that side. It's very fresh. It's just
Let's
after
go find it.
early this morning. No, they went that side.
Let's find him.
Let's go find them.
I will find.
Let's find the lion. Looks like a big male, so that's cool. And can't be too far from here. Okay, so we've worked pretty hard to find these lion, and one of the other vehicles has found them before us on the main road. So yeah, we're definitely going the right way, and we're not far off of them, so we are just hurrying to where the sighting is, so we can at least see them, because once they head off into the bush and we can't follow them on the very wet roads and obviously into the bush, yeah, you might not see them again. So yeah, let's get there so we can at least get a sighting.
Is that another male?
Yeah, it's an old one that we were looking for yesterday.
Oh, okay.
One that young local fitungo nyama with crack.
Yeah, so we stop for our drinks, or coffee stop, I mean, not drinks, this early in the morning. Yeah, we stopped in the river here. This river yesterday, well not yesterday, yesterday morning or the day before was barely flowing, and now after all the rain, check this. And see how dirty the water is. It's definitely a lot of rain a bit higher up, and it's come down this side now, so yeah, nice lion sighting. Eventually got a reward for all the tracking we did. They walked pretty far, so I was quite surprised. And those two males there, the sort of bigger, better looking one at the darker mane is the more dominant male. Oh, so that older male is about 14 or so. So yeah, I don't think he is going to have too much left, unfortunately. So yeah, we're going to have our coffee, and then we'll have to head back to the lodge and have some breakfast, and unfortunately make our way home. Okay, so we are packed and ready to go. Got back from an awesome drive. Nice to finish off a morning like that. Yeah, some good images, good to see the lion again, and yeah, just a beautiful morning. I'd like to say a special thanks to Noel and Maroda for having us. I really appreciate being able to be out here and share in this amazing lodge and amazing area. So yeah, if you're looking for a place, please reach out to them. Reach out to Zebra Hills. It's absolutely amazing, really family orientated, which is what we always look for. And I think you won't be disappointed, as we haven't. So till the next one, stay safe. Hope to see you out there on another adventure, and yeah, thanks for watching. Sadly, just a few weeks after our amazing stay, the main lodge fell victim to a fire and was completely destroyed. efforts are already underway to build a new and better main lodge at Zebra Hills. The homestead is still available and you can do your bookings as normal through their website.